Oh, I don't have... Hey everybody, this is Elizabeth, and we are live here on Smoky Magic Media Live. We are going to cut right into it and roll the intro. Hey everyone, it's Elizabeth, the owner of Smoky Magic Media, a social media marketing company here in the Smoky Mountains. And part of why I have this show is so that I can bring you guys different social media tips, some advice, business advice, and of course feature my clients. That's one of the things that I really like being able to do, is bring my clients on so that they can sit with me and I can interview them. However, sometimes I have clients that stay really busy. That's partly why they have me, being able to do their social media. And I know if you're watching this right now, you may be in the same boat as them. You're a business owner, you're really busy, you've got a small business, but you're having a hard time keeping up with social media. Maybe you're having a hard time finding even the time to create content or to post. Maybe you forget about posting on Instagram, but you remembered Facebook that day. Or maybe you didn't remember any for several days and it's at the end of the week and you realize, I haven't posted anything. I get it. It's hard. Being able to have all of the time when you're a small business owner can get a little crazy and hectic because you're doing so much. The same goes for, if you're in charge of something at your company and they've given you a lot of things to handle and maybe you don't have the time to focus on all aspects of social media. So that's where I come in. I'm able to kind of bridge that gap and help my clients out by being able to be there for them, post the content for them. The first client that I want to talk about can't be here because they are always busy. This is actually part of their busy season. They have a window of time from basically the warmer time of spring all the way until it gets really cold and snowy. So I'm going to talk about Wears Valley Zipline Adventures, which is off in Wears Valley. And the interesting thing about them is that they've got a lot of people that come in for spring and spring break. They stay super busy during the summer and of course the fall, because what's prettier than ziplining in the fall with all the fall colors. So they're really busy. They're not able to be here, but that's why I wanted to kind of talk to you guys a little bit about what I do for them. I've got them up on the screen behind me, of course. So I get to create content for them, different shareable content, quotes, information about their business. We're going to roll some photos, as you guys are watching this, that shows different guests that have gone there and had a great time, been able to enjoy the zip lines. So that's another thing. I keep an eye out for those photos. People send them in. They tag the company in the photos, they post a recommendation. So I'm able to take that and use it as content also. As business owners, it would be hard to have that time to be able to, find that content, to keep up with the photos that are sent in by fans, to keep up with the recommendations, and that's something that I'm able to do. I can take those recommendations and even put them on, a shareable quote. But I'm able to keep, different things updated. Posting about the fall colors right now because that's a big draw, and just getting people excited. It takes the stress off of them as a business, and it allows me to be able to engage with people online. When you look at your social media, if you look at it as a way to connect with people that haven't come yet, but also reconnect with people that have already visited. That's something that people need to keep in mind, is that because we're in a tourism-based industry, you're going to have people that may only get to travel here once a year, sometimes only every 2 years. So it could be later than that. But you want to keep them excited so when they're able to come next, they're going to come back to your business and they're going to spend time again because you've been engaging with them all this time and it's getting them thinking about that next family vacation. So that's something that I'm able to do for Wears Valley Zipline Adventures. And just really have fun with it. I'm able to post not only people ziplining, but we've got videos that we post. I'm able to post, different quotes, different inspiring things, funny stuff like with bears. So, whatever the content is, gets the reaction from people. We ask them questions, get them where they're talking, and kind of giving their opinion on stuff also. But that's some of the things that you can do, just depending on what your business is and what the industry is. But I have a lot of fun with it. And it's very rewarding as a social media manager to see so many comments that come in and people that enjoyed themselves, to see those fantastic reviews and recommendations that come in, because I know people are enjoying that business, and I want to make sure that that information gets out to more people so more people can come out and enjoy it as well. The next business I want to talk about is entirely different. This is CMS Tennessee, and it's a construction company here locally. They do a lot of remodeling work, which is exciting because I get photos of the before and I get photos of the after. But if you've ever worked in a construction industry, or if you've ever worked with a contractor, they're really busy. They don't have time to send you everything, so it'll be interesting. I'll get like several different photos, from random times. I'll get stuff sent to me, late at night because they've worked a long day, and at the end of the day, the contractor's like, oh, here's some photos. And it's up to me as a social media manager to decide how I'm going to showcase that. So I'm able to, put up different images of the stuff that they've worked on, maybe what was going on that day. Sometimes I'm able to even go out to, wherever they're working, the cabin that they may be working at or the house they're working on, and get some images myself, which is exciting because I get to see that progress. I get to see, when it was nothing or when it just started, and then, the finished product. So being able to be, a social media manager with a construction company, it's an exciting thing. I wanted to show you guys real quick here on the screen if it'll load in. This bear that came, so my clients were able to send that to me, and because that was their visitor, the cabin that they were working on. So you never know, what type of content that I'm going to get to work with. And we've got on the screen, throughout as I'm talking, there's some before and afters. I mean, they've done some amazing transformations, really great people to work with. And they like custom work, they like to go in and make something special for the homeowners. They like to make it unique and to work with the space, to try to make that space a statement. And so that, if you've got a cabin that needs some remodeling work and you really want to showcase that view, that way you'll be able to walk in and see that view. If you've got a house, and you just want to kind of rework some rooms or give yourself a little bit more room in your master bath, they're able to come in and be like, okay, we can move this closet here and we can, transform this and give you guys a bigger master bathroom. So there's so many different things that they do and the images that I get to work with. It's kind of exciting. So I never know what I'll get. Sometimes it's just like a bunch of construction equipment and everything, and I have to figure out, for social media purposes, what I can do that will engage people with that. And then we ask questions, would you guys prefer granite countertop or, wood countertop, things like that, because, they do a little bit of everything, and different homeowners have a different preference. You might like a really pretty wood countertop, or you might like concrete. But everything that we post for those homeowners, it's exciting because they got to be a part of that process and they get to see it on social media also. So I have a lot of fun with it. That's one of the rewarding things as a social media manager, is that not only are you getting to know your clients, but you're getting to know the people that they work with also. And you're kind of getting to experience whatever they have going on with them. And it's like a family. And that's one of the really fun things about my job that I enjoy. But the last one that I wanted to talk about today is a new company, Alpha Heat and Air. And with most new companies, you're really busy in the beginning. So I've not been able to, get somebody to come sit down and interview yet. But I wanted to give them a shout out. You guys make sure you go on there and like their page. Like I said, it is a new company. Give them some likes, show them some love. They are a 24/7 heat and air company. So if you need, if your heater's not working right, or if it's like mine when you turn it on and it had that little bit of burning smell and it made you nervous, reach out to them. and they can come and take a look at it. Right now is fall maintenance time, so it's a good time to get your heat and air unit looked at. Make sure everything's okay, get your vents checked. You don't want to have a problem, around the holidays, something go wrong and then all your guests are cold. So definitely a good time to reach out to them. Like I said, they are 24/7. You can call them easily from their Facebook page or reach out to them that way, and they can schedule a time to come out and help you guys out. But it's exciting to start with a company from the very beginning. I find that really, it is, like I said, it is part of like family, but it's also like your child. When you start a page from scratch, when you're starting with them, when their business is beginning, it's an exciting process to be a part of. So I find it very rewarding. I get to think, of different ideas for engagement. And when you're a small business, you may not have a really large budget for ads. So you really have to focus on engaging post and organic growth. And that's where I'm able to come in and help a small business grow based off of that, because I understand not everybody has a huge marketing budget, and that's how I'm able to come in and help people and help them grow their business, because that's, one of the great things about this area is there's so many different businesses. Everybody has a place to expand and grow, and I just want to be part of it. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed being able to see a few of these businesses that I was highlighting, and to understand that I get it. I get that you're busy. I get that as, a business owner, you've got a lot going on, and it's hard to keep track of your social media presence. It's hard to engage with people online. It's hard to get out to those comments and respond and get the information that somebody requested. That's where I come in. I take that pressure away. I take that stress off of you. So if you're the type of client like the contractors I have, you got a bunch of random photos, send them over to me one evening, make it work, make it happen, show people what we have going on. Or if you're somebody that's a little bit more involved and you have a plan, I want this posted on Tuesday and this posted on Thursday, and I don't really know what I want for Wednesday, but can you come up with an idea? I'm the person that can help with that. But thank you guys. We've got another show coming up, so don't go anywhere.